Okay, what a difference a day makes. Hey guys, it is Monday. It is like 85, 86 degrees. It's really hot, going up to the 90s today. And we're back on the scene where we were last night. You guys can see things a bit clearer. Let's see who's around.
It's Monopoly. Yeah. So around like are you comfortable with that? Are you safe?
Yeah.
Not many stills.
I guess that's fine.
They have now covered that with paint. A bit different than this one. Well, this is where they were dancing last night on top of this thing. And you can see they've re-established all the tents pretty much around everywhere. Okay guys, guess what? We're back on a bike. Yeah, it's a beautiful day in Washington. We've done enough of this GW thing for the morning. There doesn't seem to be much of anything going on there. Let's go out for a bike ride down towards the White House, out to the mall, see what's going on in the rest of the city on this glorious day. We are down by the IMF headquarters here on the right. That's the International Monetary Fund. And over on the left, actually, you know what, let's go down the sidewalk. That's the Mexican embassy down there. This is a two-way sidewalk despite a one-way street, which is kind of cool. So just so you know, this is IMF headquarters 2 and IMF headquarters 1. And right next to it is the protest street, H as in Henry Street, which is closed off right now, thanks to DC police. Not a lot of tents left on the street. All the tents moved back into the park, and they don't seem to be showing any signs of clearing the park anytime soon. This building on the right is the law school, but most of the law school exams have been moved to another building because they don't want to have chanting and screaming going on in the middle of their finals. Let's cut over here on G Street, poke over to the White House. Now, Biden's schedule today is pretty open-ended. He doesn't really have anything official going on. We're not sure why, but then we noticed that the First Lady has appeared at Walter Reed Hospital, probably for an annual physical. So he might have kept his schedule open in case he needed to chat with her or something when she goes to see the doctor. It's not a bad idea, given that I have a wife who would scream at me if I wasn't available for her physical. All right, that building over there is the World Bank building. There you go, that's World Bank headquarters. And like I said, this is the IMF. And we just gotta go another 2 blocks down here to the Eisenhower Executive Office building. You know what's interesting, this street here, if you watch the new movie Civil War, basically, I think where I'm standing is where an Apache gunship comes down and shoots up some stuff. So like if you watch the movie Civil War, I won't give away too much of the plot, but before they get to the White House, they have a bit of a gunfight on what's supposed to be this street. Of course, the buildings that are on the sides don't look anything like these buildings. But ostensibly, it was here. They had a big battle before making their way into the White House. All right. Oh, lovely. There's a truck in the bike lane. Because, you know, that's what these things exist for, parking. Let's go to the White House. The Historical Association has rented this whole space, and they're going to create a virtual White House. They're going to have a press gallery, an Oval Office, library, and other fancy rooms where you can come in and basically experience what it's like to be in the White House, though not actually there. And let's go down. There's some construction stuff on Pennsylvania Avenue. Let's see if we can get down there. Wow, it's nice and cool down here. There are a lot of construction trucks out there, like tree trimmers or something.
He was there 3 days ago.
There's some guys down there. looking over one of the trees. I wonder if that tree is going to get cut. It's a pretty tree, but it's kind of weird shaped. There's a squirrel making his way into the White House grounds. So we got some construction guys. They were working on something underground here last week. They dug them up again, these manhole covers out here, right in front of the White House. I'm not really sure what those are, just plumbing or communication stuff.
I know where you are.
Let's try to slide over here. There we go. Pretty quiet, peaceful day here. Not too many tourists.
You had no idea where you were going.
I don't think we can get out this side. Yeah, we can. All right, we'll go out this side. Oof. I heard the bagpiping guy busking for money. This is the statue of Lafayette. This was painted with like Gaza graffiti during the protest, but it's pretty much been removed now. I think they've got a lot of experience removing spray paint from marble here in DC. There he is. There's a piper down. We have a piper down. Nah, he's still going. He's got like a floor mat. I guess he gets tired. Where is this guy? Oh, this is a tourist bicycle. And we're off. Oh, they're working on the side of the Treasury building now. They've been working on this building for a while. It seems to be like making its way around the scaffolding and whatnot. Let's go down to the mall and see how nice it is today, yeah? All right, we're back on the south side of the White House now. There's the trucks that do nothing. There are two, the truck that does nothing and the son of the truck that does nothing. The trucks that do nothing, well, they do nothing unless something's going on, and then they do something, and then that's a sign there's something going on. But right now, there's nothing going on. So let's go down the south lawn, see what we can see. The White House Christmas tree, since been dug up. Don't know when they're gonna plant a new one. Maybe they'll wait till like Christmas time. And there's the south lawn, which is really pretty chill. There's the evacuation vehicles up there. Doesn't look like it's the First Ladies. And yeah, pretty chill. We've got helicopters tomorrow and Thursday. Okay, we're going to swing down to the World War II and then over by the Lincoln Memorial, where we haven't been in a while, and just check out the sights. I mentioned it's a really gorgeous day today. Maybe it's just because I was up late last night and now I'm just kind of like happy to be chill. All right, that's Constitution Gardens over there. It's got a little island. It's sort of a memorial to all the signers of the Declaration of Independence. I haven't taken it out there in a while. We can go out here and see if we see any baby ducks. Or someone said they're not called baby ducks, they're called ducklings. I'm sorry, but ever since the song Baby Shark, everything is a baby ducks. Wow, look how pretty it is. Nice reflection. You know, I almost rode into the water there. I was just so focused on the reflection. Oops. There's a baby duck. Oh, did you lose your mom? Poor little thing. It's all by itself. And we can spin out here. Memorial to the 56 signers of the Declaration of Independence. I think this is a new bridge. So these are broken out by states. This is Philadelphia, Delaware, Annapolis, the names of all the people. Virginia, Wilmington, that must be Delaware too. Oh, there's the Ducks. Georgia, South Carolina. And let's go over here. You know, I can get this to bend down, that's better. New Hampshire, Massachusetts. There's John Hancock at the top right. John Adams down here below. Samuel Adams. Rhode Island, Connecticut, New York, New Jersey. And then here's more Pennsylvania. Benjamin Rush. I know that name. This is more, I think, Philadelphia. Yeah, Benjamin Franklin right there. There we go, back in the Delaware. It's a quiet little park that nobody really comes to be honest. It's kind of a little bit isolated, but it's pretty peaceful to come out here and just hang with the ducks. All right, let's go down to the Lincoln Memorial, yeah? Oof. Wow, that bridge is noisy. A lot of algae. I think the ducks have a lot to eat, yeah. We'll go down this way. Get a nice breeze going. You got people sunbathing out here. Like I said, it is pretty warm. We've got a bit of sun. Occasionally the clouds are coming in. Show you up there, yeah. So coming out, missing some classes and sunbathing. Some people are protesting, some people are sunbathing. Different strokes, different folks. This is the most underused public restroom on the mall. So if you visit Washington, remember that, just down from the Vietnam Wall. Nobody knows it's there, nobody goes there. And like I said, right up ahead, that is the Vietnam Wall, the Vietnam War Memorial, with the names of over 56,000 Americans who died in the war, etched into the black marble. And then this is the Women in Vietnam Memorial for the nurses and other females who served in U.S. effort in Vietnam. And then there's another statue down here for American veterans. It kind of was said that like these guys over here are the men who lived, and they're looking over at the men who gave their lives. But I'm not really sure what the artist had in mind when they put these up. That statue. And then the wall, lots of flags up today. Like I mentioned, those things get categorized, cataloged, and put away in storage in the Smithsonian. Every little thing that's left there has some meaning to someone, and they want to keep a record of it. All right. I may remember there was a fire down here about a month ago. Guy who used to sell little patches and buttons and been here for like 20, 30 years. His shed was burned down right about here, actually. Still a few burn marks on the sidewalk. That is the Lincoln Memorial being renovated. Oh, they've switched steps, so they fixed the steps in the middle, and now they've moved over to the right side and they're repairing those steps. This is the handicap ramp. It's one heck of a maze. A lot of steps because they're trying to fix the elevators and rebuild the underneath. It's going to be another 2 years before this is done. So if you come to Washington in the next 2 years, expect to see that. Tour group. Let's swing down the Korean War Memorial. Now today is a very important day. The last Medal of Honor winner from Korea is lying in state at the U.S. Capitol today. He just recently passed away. So there are a lot of veterans of the Korean War in town. I suspect these guys in the blue shirts to be that, paying respects to the last Medal of Honor winner from Korea.
Oh yeah, I guess so.
Okay. That, of course, is the Korean War Memorial. That was built in 2 stages. First was the soldiers that you see there. I think it's called the Last Patrol. And then they built a wall over here with all the names of all the fallen Americans and the fallen South Koreans who served in American units. There were several thousand Koreans who fought alongside Americans in American units, and they're also memorialized on the wall. All right, let's make our way up. This area is technically a hockey field, like a field hockey field. The reality is it's mostly used for helicopter landings by the park police when they need to do a medevac. Not much goes on out here. This is the Park Police Horse Division, their Mounted Division's forward operating base. Their main base is in Rock Creek, but they bring horses up here on the weekends and stuff, and they operate out of this facility. Be closer to the mall. All right. Now this memorial over here is kind of weird. This is the DC World War I Memorial, not the World War I Memorial for the US, but the World War I Memorial for residents of the District of Columbia who passed away in the Great War, as they call it. There's this tiny little memorial. Most people don't know about it. If they do, they think it's a place to go take prom photos or wedding photos or whatnot. And it has the names of the fallen DC residents who gave their lives in the First World War, all around the side. Now they looked at putting the new World War I memorial out here by the DC memorial, but DC veterans didn't like it, and the World War I Veteran Association didn't like it, so they put it over at Pershing Square, which is back by the White House. All right, let's go this way. What a glorious day. This is a speed trap, by the way. Cops love to sit here and speed trap you because you want to go about 55, 60, and I think the limit's 25. There's a park police cop right there doing about 30 or 40. Yeah, he just hit his siren too. Oh, he's got someone. Busted. What'd I tell you? It is a speed trap. All right, let's keep going. Oh, it's Johnny Dart. Oh, that's why there's speed traps. So down here is the World War II Memorial. And it is a memorial to both the Atlantic and Pacific theaters combat. On this side, we have the war in the Pacific. And on the other side, we have the war in the Atlantic in a sort of freeze, or whatever they call these plastic, these casts here. I can't really bite down there, it's disrespectful. But this was built in 2004. And it's now very popular because it's got the fountains. And, well, when it's hot, people love to go to the fountains. All right, let's swing up this way, eh? All right, we're on Virginia Avenue now. We're gonna cut back, head over towards GW again, mainly because I parked my car there. But over there, that is the Federal Reserve building being renovated. You can see the massive hole they put in the back here. The old Department of Interior building, which is being gutted and renovated. And then their headquarters, and then they're building 3 up there. That's also now surrounded in construction fence. It's gonna be a multi-year project. It's got another year or 2, I think, before those buildings are done. Right now, the Federal Reserve is downtown at like 18th and K. They rented some commercial office space while they fix up their little campus. Let's go this way. Now, the tent city set up by the student protesters is not the only tent city in this part of town. This is 20th and E Street, 20th and Virginia Avenue. This is the largest homeless encampment in the downtown DC area. And they are set up a number of tents up here. Actually, the number has gotten more. After the city cleared out the McPherson Square Park of all the homeless, Most of them moved over here, though apparently police are coming to get rid of them pretty soon. They say that this camp is going to be closed probably within the next month or two. Though I haven't seen any signs, I just was told that they're going to be kicked out. Yeah, we'll see what happens. I'll cover that when it happens. Interestingly, I just noticed on that chair back there was a can of Narcan, the opioid overdose medicine, just lying in wait there on the park bench if needed. It tends to spread over to that side too. All right, let's come back into campus. So we cross over here, we're back on the GWU campus. A lot of these buildings are dorms or apartments that cater to the students. And the protest itself is up the street here. So this building up here on the right is the Textile Museum of like fabrics and textiles and whatnot. And then if you cut through here, you end up at the protest site. I actually think that a lot of these tents are empty. They're just sort of placeholder tents. Not really being used by anyone. I don't want to bike through there. It's just too many people. Let's cut around the side, yeah. So we'll cut through the law school building. Pretty all darn quiet. A couple of photographers chilling over there. I don't think anything really big is going to happen here. It's Al Jazeera. And they're just spending their time drawing chalk figures on the street. Okay. Pretty all darn still. All right, let's swing and drop this bike off and make our way home. Don't think anything major is going to happen today. Seems to be a pretty quiet mode. Maybe tonight. Right now, though, not the case. Where's the bike rack? Oh, there's one. Alrighty. Here we dock. Yep, light is green. We're done with our bike ride.